What's going on, y'all? You know what time it is. It's the return of Elevated Vibes right here on IntellectualRadio.com. I say return because we've been on a little bit of a hiatus. You know, a lot of things was going on and so forth, but we're getting it back together. And we're here back together for y'all, as always, because we love y'all. Now, before we really get into the show, and we will get into the show, everybody right now, and we're going to touch on bases with the show as well. Everybody right now is definitely talking about with gun control and the situations that happened out there in Uvalde, Texas, and Buffalo, New York as well. I got one thing to say, and then how can I say, we're going to talk about guns on another show, another episode, but I'm going to say it just like this, all right? The NRA, y'all might as well call them some pimps. So if they're the pimps, guess what the Republican Party is? Aha. Anyhow.
Here we go.
Anyhow. Now, one other thing I want to do real quick, because with this show, I hope it's part one of a bigger series, all right? Because we're going to talk about the fear of God. That's right.
Yeah.
We gonna get deep in that. Now, just to remind you, phone lines are open 708-223-8953. Once again, that is 708-223-8953. Or you can hit us up with your comments and your thoughts on Facebook Live. Now, everybody, right beside me is a man that rode with me a while ago. I got to give him his love. I got to give him his respect. And it's time to time y'all have asked about him. Ladies and gentlemen, Duke, the truth.
So, you know, we talking about God.
Oh yeah.
So you got to have a God here.
Hold on. We're going to get into it. All right, everybody, let's do it. Most of us have a line that we just didn't cross as we were young. I mean, you sit back and think about certain things you just did not cross. Main reason why? Because the fear of God was instilled in you. More than likely through your parents or through some elders in the neighborhood and so forth, but it was instilled in you. Now, most of us, if not all, are looking at a lot of things going on nowadays like, what the... You know what? You could put an H behind it. You could put an F behind it. Your choice. But we all looking at it in the same way. Now, these things are happening. I mean, are they happening? Excuse me. Let me correct that. Are they happening because the fear of the Creator has diminished? Is that what it is? And if so, how do we fix it? How do we fix it? So, that's our basis of the conversation, y'all. Let's get into it. Now, real quick.
Yep.
Mr. True. Do you feel that the fear of God is gone, or the Creator, however you may want to call it? I say a lot, but go ahead.
I think the first mistake is fear.
Come on with it.
So what if you say there's no God?
But we do know it's something greater than us. I mean, if you sit back and think about it. Go ahead.
Okay, so
I'm gonna give you an example, but go ahead.
So are we the people? Are we the person? Are we the God that we talk about? Are we like, do we just know inside, like deep down inside, like, hey, I'm it.
You could take it to whatever ways you wish to follow.
Yep.
And see, I'm not gonna knock any kind of the ways, unless you're with the occult. That's a whole nother story. That's
okay.
But anyhow, no, you know, but you have to look at it. I'm gonna give you an example.
Okay.
You have tornadoes, right? A tornado can go down a block, it could be, or 2 blocks, because it could be a mile wide.
Yeah.
And it can hit 50 houses, but then it'll jump and skip over one and then hit another 50.
Sound like HARP to me.
Who? HARP? What's HARP?
See, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna go deep. We're gonna go deep.
Let's get deep with it, baby.
So you saying tornadoes? I'm saying
I mean,
you don't think that somebody can make a tornado?
I highly doubt that, brother.
Oh yeah, they messing with this weather.
I highly doubt that.
Oh
but
yeah.
What I'm saying is though, instances as that, it lets you know that it's something greater than you out here. All right. And it seems like on a lot of things that have went on, and like I said, everybody, we're gonna talk about certain things. Like the situation in Texas.
Yep.
All right. To go, and let's keep it real for a second. To go shoot your own grandmother. Yeah. And then go purposely intending
the kids
to go and kill children. What happened to, the mentality? What happened to, hey, I know I'm gonna suffer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna suffer one way or another. If I end up dying this day, I'm about to suffer for eternity.
So you talking about?
I mean, let's keep it real.
Go ahead. You're talking about that then. You're talking about fear. See, a lot of people is not fearful of it's fear is going away. It's just that,
what?
Because God is a fear, the devil is a fear. So you got to keep them feared. If you put all fear in people, then they wouldn't want to do anything but what you say is right.
All right, let's touch on this because I kind of see where you're starting to touch.
Yep.
All right. Now we're gonna go through some scriptures. All right. Okay. And I'm gonna go through two things out of two different holy scriptures.
Okay.
All right. First one, of course, I'm gonna go with the Quran. All right. It says, "Indeed, Allah is with those who fear Him and those who do good." All right. Now we can also touch on the Bible, where the Bible says, "Fear of the Lord is wisdom, and depart from evil is understanding." So if you sit back and look at that for a quick second, all right, it's more than just fear. It's wisdom. It's understanding. It's taking you to good. All right. I'm touching on these things. Yeah, but how can they?
How can they say that though? I mean, that's not good to say because that's like
in this instance, and that's why I brought these two up.
Yep.
Fear is guidance.
You think that? So we
don't look at what it just said.
Yeah,
right?
I know what it says.
I'm gonna say it one more time.
Okay.
The fear, and this is the Bible one.
Okay.
The fear of the Lord is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding.
I think that a lot of it's so confusing, right? I say put all them books down. Put all them books down.
No.
Put them down, y'all.
Because see, if you look at it, all right, you can go from, if you want to speak on the level of what was that? The Book of the Dead, Hebrew, and so forth.
Oh, put them down.
Whoa. Because see, I'm gonna touch on different things.
Yep, come on with it.
All right. All of these things were guidance, just like the Quran is guidance, just like the Bible is guidance, just like the Torah is guidance.
Guidance for what though? Guidance
for
because for you to live the right way, right?
Again, though, things show that things in this world is just a test.
Well, I don't know this.
It's just a test. You have to look at these things. Well,
no, because I take tests at school, so it's like, okay, I'm so much a part of that program that I'm still like everything is a test now. Like man, like what is this? Was I born? Was that a test? When I was born, was that a test?
I mean, if you truly look at it, yeah. Because think about it. Whoa. No. Look at it. All right. Yes, it was a test because it was a test on, how things could be for your parents, how things could be for you.
Yeah.
We can go down the line. Okay. Yes, it was a test because you could have been born with a snub hand, or however they say it, where, you don't have a hand,
Okay.
And please, y'all, if I'm saying it incorrectly, please hit us up on Facebook Live, call up, correct me. I want to make sure that I'm keeping on point. But anyhow, though, all right, it is a test. All right.
So everything in life is the test. Yes, and then what if you pass? Well, okay. So when the test ends, when does the test end? You die?
There you go.
There I go. So death is the end result, y'all. So what?
No. Death is
the end test.
the end of the test, now you're gonna see the results. Are you gonna go where you are, where
are you?
Where it is joy and so forth, or are you gonna go where there's pain?
Wait a
and
minute.
suffering?
So you mean to
Here's
tell
the
me?
Thought. Here's that thought. Go ahead.
So you mean
because
tell
on
me?
most things,
You mean
that's
tell
what
me
it is.
you believe in some? You believe you're gonna go somewhere where
I believe
somebody
it. I
down
believe.
under that's
I believe.
real hot.
Whoa.
Yep.
I believe it's more than this.
Okay, yes, but okay, but you can't really tell people what it is because I mean you never really went there and came back, you know.
Well, and none of us will. Not
so
one.
it's
Not
so
one
we
of
all
us,
just
sir.
assuming, right?
No,
So
no,
we
no,
all,
no, no, no.
yeah,
Not
right?
one of us, sir. That's called belief.
Okay,
right?
so you
Not
assuming,
one of us.
believing, okay,
That's called belief.
Okay, so
Not one of us is gonna come back and tell you about it.
Okay, but I hear people say, well, let me read this chapter in this book, and I'll be like, well, wait a minute, like, where's your chapter at? You ain't get no chapter. You living this life, and you still on their chapter.
We all writing our own books,
You're
brother.
living. No. They don't wrote their book. Now it's your turn to write your book. Now you reading their chapter. Now you ain't wrote nothing down and open up your book and say, well, let me read what I put down in my book of life.
You'll find out later. You'll find out later. All right. Your descendants, as they remember you, shall think about what you did in life. That's the mark that you have made.
So okay, so I look at it like you gotta look at it so many different ways. So I'm finna throw a crazy thing out there for you guys, right?
All right.
So I look at it like I'm starting to look at it like how did we get here? Why did we come here? You know, did anything in your book says about that? Like why did we come here? You know, anything in your book that you be reading, do anything say why did we come here? Because if it says why did we come here, then I think the test would be easy, right?
Technically.
Yep, come on with it.
All right. Now, and those who know some of the Holy Scriptures, y'all can please, hit up so that we all can get good with this conversation. Because now I'm going to say it's through a hadith that it is said where, and that's why I say y'all hit us up.
Yeah.
All right. It is said where that before we are born, all right, we are given this choice to come here and hopefully pass the test that we should pass and go back to the Creator. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So on with the book that I read, it's in there.
Yep.
Yes, with the book that I read. Now I'm paraphrasing a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yes, I am, because I'm not one of those people who can tell you things word for word.
Yeah.
No, that's just how I am.
But it's like you come here for a test, or just think about like no test. Like we just come here, we energize, we come here, we know how to come here. We just know how to get in these bodies. You know, we got a portal. We got never ending portals out there. The portals are never ending. The portals are always open.
Explain the portals.
The portals are the females are the portals, and they just pushing us out.
Get deeper.
The females are pushing us out, so it's a never ending portal.
What I'm saying is get deeper, because see, you're saying bits and pieces.
Yeah,
and
but I'm just saying that
people to
I'm just saying
understand
like
what you're saying.
our energy. That's why they say like energy never dies. Yeah, it can't, because I mean, you know, the portal is just always gonna be there. You know, because I know for sure how most of us came here was through a portal, right?
Okay.
You know, and I think we just look at it totally different, right? I think they just mess up our heads and.
Okay, yeah, we do look at it totally different.
Yeah.
All right, and that's the thing with different religious mindsets and different thoughts and
put
so
the book
forth.
down.
Now let's dig into that for a second.
Yep.
All right. Now, because you have the different ones and so forth, but then yet each and every religious thought, all right, they're striving for the good of the people. All right.
Yeah, but they
hold on,
come on with it.
Now, and each and every one of them, even on the level of energy and so forth.
Yeah.
All right. It speaks in different ways of fearing that level of universal thought. Correct me if I'm saying that right, because you know that better than me on that thought. All right, but do you believe that some of the scholars of these different mindsets, some of these religious thoughts, would it not be better if they stand together and cross the lines that they laid in the sand? You understand what I'm saying? Cross their own lines and, try to help the next generation, help build the next generation instead of letting them do what they do and just say, oh, well, that's them. Oh, well, that's them.
No, they messed. No, it's bad because they didn't let nobody else tell their story.
What do you mean?
Nothing happened. Whatever happened to them happened to.
What do you mean?
A lot
let
of people,
nobody
right?
else tell their story?
Because it's already written in the book, and then it's like, hey, like here go a book, and like, well, what about this other person? Oh, his story would never get told. What about this person? Oh, his story would never.
But see, that's more on the political.
No.
I mean,
well, how you figure? Because I'm figuring like, well, these people who wrote the book and had the money or whatever, they published in the book.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See, now you coming with the money and so forth.
So
and what I'm saying is, all right, an imam and a rabbi, excuse me, big time pastor, whatever. Why could they not at least come together? Okay, they may have their differences and so forth, but at least come together and how can I say, cross that line to help build the next, the next generation. I mean, you can still have your thought process, which is nothing wrong with that.
What if we just threw all of that away?
Why would you throw it away?
Because will we still be living and breathing? Do that makes us live and breathe? I think we need to start thinking, y'all.
Okay. All right.
I think we need to start thinking. I'm gonna make that a shirt. I think we need to start thinking.
Hold on.
What a slogan.
What's wrong with keeping that religious thought, that religious mindset? What's wrong with keeping it?
It does no good.
Building.
Nope, it does no good.
With the next man.
Throw it away. It does no good. Throw it away.
Because see, isn't it not said that we are all made different so we can learn from each other?
Throw it away.
But see, you want to keep the line in the sand. Why do we keep the line in the sand? This is what I'm asking.
we like chaos. This world, we like stuff like that. We like, hey, this guy is better than your guy. This book says that, like, hey, this person does this better. We love that type of stuff.
But we always want to be that. Aren't you going against your own thought in religious? And you know what I'm saying? Are you not going against your own holy thought? When you want and you invite chaos.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Throw it away. That's what I'm saying. Throw it away, right?
Why throw it away?
Throw it away.
Why not build?
You want to build on. You want to build on.
Hold on. You could throw garbage to the side.
Yep.
But you're not helping yourself or the rest of the people.
Oh, my fault. Burn them. Burn them books. All of them. Yeah.
And then now you have ignorance.
No. Then you have ashes. And then you can walk over them ashes. And then y'all can start seeing like, well, wait a minute, we don't have that in our way no more. What throw something at us now? Like you don't have now look, watch this. We're not talking about that no more. You did okay, you're not even this, you're not even that. Because some people say I'm this and I'm that. Like, who told you that? You that
it's like, what you believe in self.
Yeah, but who gave you something to believe in? Like, who gave you that to believe in? It can be passed on down.
No, brother. If you search for it or if it comes to you,
yep.
Because see, you got to understand. You get to a point where you start thinking of a higher plane, of a higher power, of a higher, and you see that is more controlling your life than just you.
So
that's called growing up. But then, you see,
because
you see there's more than your life. Controlling your life
you're
than
searching.
You.
See, that's what America does, right? And that's what a lot of countries do. Like, they treat their people so bad that they have to search. They say, "Man, I know it's something better." So I have to search for something. Like now they go deep down inside of themselves and they find themselves, but they call it somebody else, and they make a whole little thing about it because somebody manipulate them and say, "Oh yeah, that's this person," and this person. Well, what about the other person? You know, oh well, we gotta have a bad person. We give them a good person. We gotta have a bad person. We gotta keep them in line. We gotta keep them in line. This person will be mad at them if they do this. This person will be mad at them if they do that. You know, this person will try to get them in this way.
Most scriptures they put out and proverbially put out teaching good and not, not pushing bad or saying this is a bad guy and so forth. For the most part,
I don't think pushing fear is good. I think pushing fear is doing your vibration so low.
When you fear that you realize that it's something greater than you.
No. So you mean to tell me?
Come on.
You mean to tell me I'm going to fear somebody who made me? If so, you're going to fear that person? Like, wait a minute.
Well, yes, I would, because they made me. So if they made me, they also can destroy me.
Okay. So you're afraid that so now you're thinking kind of like I don't think we can think like, like they messed up our heads. Like, come on.
How is that?
So you're gonna sit up there and that's like you want to have kids and just destroy them.
No.
That's like you want to make something and just destroy it. No, see, come on, we gotta start.
You would not.
This is the world we live in.
What I'm saying is, because you say, why would I fear somebody who made me? If they have the power to make me, they also got the power to destroy me.
So you're saying somebody made you like
you did?
No, I'm just going off you. So I'm just So you saying somebody made you or whatever, and you just have a fear because it's
a respect.
But
it's a respect. It's a fear. It's a mixture of respect, fear, love.
Okay, so without fear, you don't think that person would be like vibrating at the highest level because he's not fear, nothing fear this person.
Now, what creates the vibration? See, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So
vibrating at the highest level.
Well, yeah, that's
you going on a universal thought. I get that.
Yeah.
Now, but then yet, here's the question I ask you: what created the universe?
That's the question that can't nobody answer, right? How you gonna answer that? How would you answer that? You can say you
but
did.
Then,
you can say you did. No, at the end of the day, the correct answer is you created, and that can only be the answer, right? Because who can prove that wrong though? Who can prove that you didn't create this?
Prove that correct.
Okay, so at the end of the day, y'all gonna be fighting about he's right, he's wrong,
But then yet the same books that you were ready to burn,
Yeah.
ready to step on, kick the ashes and so forth.
Yeah.
They speak to you about what or who created you.
So
they speak to you about what or who created the universe. They're telling you. That's why I meant by guidance.
So you mean to tell me that all them books is telling you the truth? So you gotta kind of take it.
It depends on how you take it. Depends on how you believe.
So you have to believe in,
because see, we can sit here and attack a whole pile of different scriptures because there's many out there. It's more than the few that we all know.
Yeah.
All right. Now, which one is correct? Each and every one of us will find out on our last day.
So
and we'll also find out.
That'd be the I would just say which one correct. I would say, they can be, all of them could be correct, all of them could be wrong, but they still dividing a lot of people. So we got to get rid of them.
I would say get rid of it.
No.
I meant by the scholars should step across the lines that they drawn in the sand.
And say, kumbaya, come on, let's come together.
To come together, to learn, to build, and also to build, for those future generations.
What?
I mean, you can still believe what you
Wait a
believe.
minute. When you say build, what are we trying to build? I mean, we got roads, we got everything. We don't build a lot. So what are we trying to build? You trying to kill us more?
No. Better than the roads which crumble.
Who's gonna build
better
the
than
roads?
the buildings? No. You said buildings. You said roads.
But I'm
going to use the example that you said.
When you say building, who's gonna actually build this? Like, who's gonna actually put they hands on this stuff and build it. You see, I'm not trying to tear up nobody. I'm not trying to. No, hey, no. You know what?
You're trying to destroy a whole.
I'm trying to destroy. I'm trying to say we are not that smart, and we need to be smart again. Go ride a horse.
You may not be that smart, but be wise enough to realize that it's something greater than you.
It's you. You are the great person. I'm telling y'all, you are you.
But
like
then
you are.
Yet again, because you're stopping at one thing, and I'm telling you to go further. Deal further.
So
see, you're stopping at one thing. You're going to say you're going to stop and say you. You're going to stop and just speak on that universal thought.
Yep.
But then yet again, who created that?
That universal thought? I did.
The universe.
I did.
You sure about that?
Yeah, you can't prove me wrong. Now, until you can
prove me wrong.
I'm not gonna
prove me wrong.
I'm not gonna prove you wrong.
This is my
watch this.
Prove me wrong. Go ahead.
That's the question of you want to know that question, right? And I gave you an answer. Now you're gonna say I'm wrong. Do you see what I mean? I created all this. I created all this, and you can't say I'm wrong, right?
We gonna keep on with a few other.
Yep, come on with it
because you dancing, brother.
Yep, come on. No. I mean,
I'm trying to bring you to a straight line, but you dancing there, bro.
It's because how can you say that I didn't? You know that you can't say that because you like, well, he might have been there or he might have, but you cannot say I for sure. You probably 99% sure I didn't, but you don't know. You see what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, this is we have been tricked. I think that we all got a part of creating this world because we in it, right? We all, I think we just been, our mind we just been tricked and bamboozled and it's like, hey, we need to get back to thinking. Like this world is easy. They make it hard for a reason.
Well, I agree with you on that. They make it hard for a reason. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you on that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get back onto the straight level where we're going with this.
Come on with it.
Right after this musical break. You are listening to Elevated Vibes Radio right here on IntellectualRadio.com. All right. Once again, we are back. This is Elevated Vibes on IntellectualRadio.com, iHeart radio station. Let me remind you guys, the lines are open 708-223-8953. Once again, that is 708-223-8953. Or you can hit us up on Facebook Live. Now, everybody, we're talking about the fear of God. All right. We're talking about on how the fear of God in many eyes needs to be back out there with the youth, where that people got some good sense back in them. All right. Or at least controlling the foolishness. All right. I mean, you could say, hey, we could be foolish, or we can control it by putting everybody in jail. We could do this, we could do that, whatever you want to call it. All right. But it also takes for that one who's doing the act to sit back and say, hey, wait a minute. This ain't right. I shouldn't even be thinking on this level, and be cool. And I mean, don't get me wrong, everybody. Everybody's talking about mental illness out there, and that's correct. It's out there. It's been out there. And the worst thing that we have done as a people, we tried to hide it. We tried to put it in the corner in a neat little box and throw it away. And we see the result of that now. So I'm not going to sit here and act like mental illness is a joke. It's not. It's real. Okay. But the thing is, too, we all, like I said in the beginning of this show, we all had that line that we just did not cross, at least most of us. All right. But it seems like now that line's been faded, gone away, blown away, whatever you want to call it. And if you look at it, that fear of God, which our parents, we did wrong. They caught it. They popped us in the back of our head, or pop. You know what? Hey, it needs to get back there to it, because the change is needed, and that's why this show is here. To make that change, to build back where it's good for the kids. You know what I mean? Now, while I got the foolish one right next to me,
you said,
Mr. Duke the Truth, come on with it.
So
you got
said,
something.
So
come
you
on,
said that
come on.
it went too far. The problem. The problem is, this is our land.
Please speak on that better, because I'm trying to understand where you're going.
Like, we didn't have these rules. So when you say
who didn't have these rules, what are you talking about?
So when I say like the land people didn't never have like all of this politician stuff going on, right? They was never Republicans or Democrats, right? I think that the politicians, like, I think that when they came America, it just went downhill, So when you say, so you're looking at the problem all the way, you looking at the problem right now, I'm looking at the problem all the way back. I say, no, it's been a problem. No.
Well, I agree. Wait.
It's been a problem.
Whoa. I agree. There's been a problem for a very long time.
Yeah, it has.
Whoa. And the biggest part of that problem, with many of the problems that we deal with today, we have these two groups of people, the haves and the have-nots.
Okay.
All right. Now, the haves, as you were speaking about with certain politicians and certain groups of people. Yep. Yeah. Right. And then in many instances, the have-nots are sick of it. But then yet the have-nots are not going in the way that they should go, because the have-nots, trust me when I say this, outnumber the haves.
The have-nots are feared.
Hear what I'm saying? But there are ways. There are steps. You can shake your head no all day. But there are ways, there are steps that you have to take to make this thing correct.
If you have fear in you, you would never want to take down something so big, because you got to go through obstacles. Your fear.
You're saying the have-nots have fear?
The people who don't run it.
But the have-nots.
Okay,
this is what I mean.
Fear.
But you're saying they have fear.
Yeah, they put fear in them.
No, I do feel now. I disagree. I feel that they are misguided.
Okay, so watch this. Watch this. Now, just say if they didn't have that fear of the God. You see what I mean?
Come on, cause see,
you see what I mean. You think this would be like?
I explained
you
this
think
earlier.
That this would be like this?
I explained it earlier that you got to take the fear of God into more steps than just fear. What I said was that it's also respect.
Yep.
And it's also love.
Well, what about mighty? What about powerful?
But you already know. You already know the creator of us all, and I say it in that term because there are so many different terms to represent.
Okay,
God, that I try to say in that term to include everyone.
So why don't we just say, well, I'm going to take that power that he gave me, you know, I'm gonna take the agility. I'm gonna take everything that he gave me except for fear, and I'm gonna throw that fear away.
See, we're talking two different things. I'm saying on the fear of God, of the Creator, and where that we need to act right, to go back to acting right on the fact that, you know, we at good lines with the Creator. All right. Now you talking about fear of another man. Whoa. You talking about fear of the next man. You talking about fear of the next individual.
No, I'm
just from what the words that you were saying. This is what you just said. Now, what I'm saying is this: I never said fear another individual. All right.
No. You said
you should not fear me. I should not fear you. I should respect you.
Okay. So what you're telling me is you saying fear something that created you if something ever created you. You see what I mean? That's what you're saying. So you're saying now, reach out to something that you saying.
All right. Wait. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Now we're gonna go to this part.
Yeah. All right, bro. Come on with it.
You're saying that now. You speaking on the level of the universe and so forth. All right. If the universe created you, and just the universe itself,
yeah,
would you not fear the universe?
No.
Why is that?
Because I already created the universe for me to come in my own universe. It's like I created this, so I'm not gonna fear it. Now
so
the people,
this energy that you speak of,
yeah.
All right. Now, who gave you this energy?
Me.
You.
Yes. I gave myself this energy. You gave yourself your energy.
Man, come on with it.
We are what we
because
know.
See, you're going. Whoa. You're going to the level I wasn't going towards.
So what I'm saying is we so good. We so good. We got into bodies. y'all don't even understand. We just energy, y'all, and we got into bodies, you know. So it's like, hey, they different. Like, hey, yeah, okay.
All right, let's take this to a political plane.
Okay.
All right. Because you're gonna jump on that all day, and I see that coming.
All
right. Now, one of the things that the conservative party, all right, one of the things that they do, they try to get to the level of trying to cut everybody out, but just stay with what they want on scripture wise, and that is it. Now, as I was just speaking about with fear of the Creator, fear of God. Okay. Yep. Now, do you believe, even though I'm speaking in a different term of, doing what you should do to build one another? All right. Do you feel that that's something when I say that, or anybody else may say something similar to that, that it's playing right into a right-wing conservative agenda?
I'm kind of like. So what you're telling me? Do you think that? Do you
take it political for a second?
Do I believe that we should all be connected together and stick together?
Take it political. Take it political.
So you want us to stick together, and do I believe that we should stick together, and then we should?
You're not taking it political, but
I can't really take it political because I'm because you're saying you're asking me, should everybody stick together in this world, right?
Yes. Even though that's not exactly what I was saying with that question.
Yeah.
But overall, should they not?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I think that because everybody come through the portal. He's like, hey, we come through a portal, y'all. Like, y'all don't see, like, Everybody's coming through a portal, like, and sometimes it's like we don't. It's not like somebody can try to tell us what to do, but it's like we live in different times, like you say, like different. We live in a whole different worlds. That world is over with. It's new world now. And it's just nobody gave us instructions when we.
But then you go back to that now.
Yeah,
See,
nobody gave us instructions.
the
So
instructions,
we don't have
the
it's open, right?
The instructions, brother.
It's already in
the
you.
instructions are right there. You can say already in you.
Yeah.
I can always say within different print, within different scriptures. But you
Okay.
just said nobody
Watch
gave
this.
you
Watch
instructions.
this.
But the instructions,
Watch this.
the instructions
Yep, it's in the books.
are right there.
Right there in the books, right?
All right.
Watch this in the books.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say if you never had them books, let's say we burned down them books. Your body's still right here, right? The instructions. That's what I'm saying. Everything that they want to throw everything at you for you don't have to use your body. Your body is everything. I'm telling you.
Without the books, because if you can keep with this argument, all right, without those books,
yep.
And let's say the world does as you ask,
yep.
All right. Now, somebody who had knowledge or whatever would manipulate you and turn and twist everything in the ways that they want because you don't have the actual book. Hear me?
Yeah.
Book of guidance. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't, if they're not there, and it's a blessing that each and every one of them there. I'm not gonna, it's a blessing that each book is there. All right.
Okay, yep.
Now, if it was taking away, there would be somebody who had some knowledge or much knowledge about these scriptures, but then yet, and I'm not saying it would be everyone, but they would twist it in a way that would benefit them, and which is the wrong way. This knowledge that is given to you, all right, through these books, through whatever, all right, this knowledge that's given to you is supposed to not only help you and bring you up, but it's supposed to bring everybody else up too, everybody around you, each nation.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
When I heard that, only thing I heard was fear of God.
Yeah, but then I explained myself once again a
That's
couple of times now.
That's the only thing I heard was fear of God.
This is what I'm saying to you, brother. You have to hear more. Open up.
Yes, I know what you're saying, but that's the only thing that's my reaction is he's saying fear. Like, hey, he's saying.
Then see, that's telling me that you have a closed mind.
So because you're telling people the fear, and it's like you're telling people
because it was the term that was always used as we were younger. We could change the term. If you wish to change the term, change it.
No,
change it. Come on,
I mean,
change it.
It's there, right?
It changed the term.
So
I welcome
people like
you to
fear
change.
now.
Well, hold on.
No, people like it now.
I welcome you to change the term, but just go with the same thing. All right. To have the respect
and the
love and the fear of what created you. Where that you
do I gotta
like
have
you,
it?
To where that you act on this earth like you got some sense.
Do I gotta have it on this earth because he's not here? And if he created me or she created me, they're not here. So when I get up there, I think it'd be all good. Like, well, yeah, I live. Like, hey, because I think no. I think we thinking too much of it, right? It's like, come on,
ladies and gentlemen. There's some folks who got a lot to learn.
We thinking too much of it. We up there like, hey, we gotta walk this narrow path, and we gotta do this. We gotta eat one chip at a time, and all this. It's like, what? Who said this? Like, wait a minute, who said this? I think it's just like, hey, people want to do this. Hey, more power to you. But hey, I say burn the books. Burn the books and man, get out there in nature and man, just because it's like we come here to live, right? And I seem like we're not living to the full of our potential. They be like, man, what you come here for? To live? What you come here for? To live?
Whoa.
You're not living.
Do you feel that not like you just said, we're not living to our full potential?
Yeah.
All right. Do you feel that is what the fault of the difference of religious thought, or do you feel that's the thought of what society has pushed upon you?
I think society. I think society, right? Because you know, if they can put a box around you and then put everything in a box and you never leave that box, and then your kids grow in that box and their kids grow in that box. You see
Wait
what
a
I
minute,
mean?
wait a minute,
You see where I'm
minute,
going?
wait a minute. Now, this same fear of God, this same religious thought.
Yeah.
All right. What if it takes you out that box? That
Okay.
that society puts you in.
Okay.
If it takes you out that box that society puts you in.
Okay.
Now it puts you where you're living to your full potential. I'm using the words that you said.
Okay. Come
All
on.
right.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's taking the same thing for everybody else. Is that not doing right?
What you mean taking the same thing from everybody else? I don't get what you're talking about.
Helping them live to that full potential.
So you mean
helping them live to that full potential, and it took them out that box that society put them in.
So you mean tell me so everybody is living. So everybody is living.
I'm saying, what if that fear of God that I just explained?
Yep.
All right.
Took them out of that box.
Out of that box that you just talked about.
Yeah.
And allow everybody to live to their full potential. Everybody.
Well, that would be swell, but it's until it happens.
Do
right?
you not feel
until it happens?
Whoa. Do you not feel that the way society is taking people?
Yep.
All right, because I'm gonna take this further.
Yep. Come on with it.
Do you not feel the way the society is taking people took us away from possibly that way when we was having that fear of God where we didn't cross certain lines? Do you feel that society kind of pulled us away from that and brought us to this foolishness that we see right now?
No, I think society helped us out. Helped us out a little bit more.
Explain.
To fear,
Explain.
right? To
Explain.
fear, right?
I want to hear it.
Look at what's going on, and we got COVID going on. We don't even know what COVID is. COVID could just be a a lizard that came through somebody, seen them, and was like, "Oh snap, we're gonna call it COVID. We're gonna put it out there, whatever." These people ain't gonna know. They're stupid enough to believe everything we tell them. Hey guys,
all right, now you're going
no,
to a lot. Whoa, you're trying to touch a lot of the conspiracy theory type.
Okay,
thing.
so I'm saying, so you said make some examples. I just gave you one. COVID. You know, everybody fear COVID, right?
Right, but you cannot.
Why fear something when you can fight something, right?
Well, you fear that when you see a bunch of people dying.
No.
You can say, you can say that, oh, it ain't COVID that's killing them. Somebody did something. Yeah. Something is killing people.
Well, people have
something is killing people. So you have to wonder. You have to. It's going to put a thought in your mind because why?
Because they put it in your mind and they say COVID.
But because
you wake up,
all right,
COVID.
wait. Understand something.
Yeah.
All right. If it was me, you, the producer here.
Yep.
The super producer, may I add.
Yep.
But anyhow, if we're standing in this room,
yep,
and it's just it's us plus 40 other people.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, those 40 other people drop dead.
Yep.
Would you not start thinking, what the heck is going on?
Would you?
43 people in the room.
They just drop dead?
They drop dead.
Of course. And you know, the only thing you said.
All right. Now,
but that never happened.
Thing,
that never happened. No.
Bro.
What you're saying is impossible. What you're saying is like.
Okay, so what happened to all these people that's gone?
What
happened to them?
Not COVID.
How did they die?
Heart attacks, diabetes.
Besides those things, how did they die?
Heart attack, diabetes, high blood pressure.
Now you understand these people are losing breath. They couldn't even breathe.
But
how did they die?
So we didn't know about COVID until they said COVID.
I agree.
They gave something
they gave it a name and this and that, but it's something that is out here.
So we don't know this though. No.
You can call it. You can call it chalkboard. I don't care.
Yeah, but we don't know.
Chalkboard is killing people.
We don't. Oh yeah, of course. You eat enough chalk.
Understand what I'm saying?
But yeah, but I'm saying though, we don't know though. We really don't know. You know, we're not even tuned with. Just say if we knew nature enough that we can say, oh man, whatever y'all throw at us, nature cool with us, and we cool with nature. We're gonna eat it, and we're gonna be, we healed. we know how to heal ourselves, but no, we don't. So now we gotta go to the doctor and we say, doctor, I'm hurt. You got anything for me? Yeah, I got this prescription for you. Come back in 6 more months. You're gonna die in 4 years, but yeah, okay.
But again, now let's take this back again.
Yep, come on with it.
Let's take it back again. Now, with all of that,
yep,
if the fear of God kept you from dealing with COVID, kept you dealing with all that, all right? If that fear of God kept you dealing from all of that,
yeah,
would you not start fearing God again? This is the question I'm asking you, and this is the question I'm asking all of y'all.
Ask that question one more time.
Hold on.
Yep.
If the fear
yep.
of God, and I'm going to say it a more correct way, creator, higher power, however you want to put it.
Yep.
If that fear
yep.
took COVID away from you, took you away from COVID, would you not start paying attention to it?
I mean, so you tell me
that fear, which I mean love, respect.
So you mean to tell me
fear,
if I came over COVID, like if I had COVID,
no. If the fear, hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The title of the show, The Fear of God.
Okay.
If the fear,
yep, the fear
took you, away from COVID, protected you from it.
Okay.
Took you away from it.
Okay.
Would you not start fearing God?
No. Why would I mean why would I do it now though? Like because it took me away from something, What? No, hold on, man. We need to start thinking like, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me if somebody if you mean to tell me so they got us thinking like this?
No. I'm not saying what they got us. No, I'm not even doing that.
So what you saying?
What I'm saying is what we have to start doing.
Appreciate the body that you're in. That's what you're kind of really saying, breaking it down. Like, hey, just appreciate the body that you're in and don't live, but live. Right? Like you saying don't live, but live. Like you can drink a pop every now and then, but don't really like drink liquor. You see what I mean? Like you can live, but don't live. Like because you gotta also be fear of, like, hey, like you might die and then it might be somebody looking at you say, you did this, right? At 10:45 you did this, and
All right, y'all. We are coming towards the tail end of things. Now, brother, it's been a while for you. It's been a while for you around here. Okay. But what we have started doing is like just a simple, message or whatever to say to the people before we come from next week.
All right, people.
And since this is your first time back here for a long time,
yep.
What message do you have for the people?
All right. So for the people we was talking about God today. I don't think we understand, right? Because God is not somebody, and God is not a man that's in the sky, right? We gotta clear that up, right? God is not a man in the sky. You can't not just you're not just you can pray to him, but I don't think he's answering because he's not the guy in the sky. Like pray to your ancestors then, okay, if it makes you feel better, but I don't think you want to pray to a guy in the sky. And I got one thing about this. I had a dream about Jesus, the white Jesus, and he shot me in my dream. So, I gotta see him. But yeah, I don't think that God is a guy in the sky, because that's what everybody kind of, hey, the big guy, what they call him, you see what I mean? So it's a joke now, right? It's like, come on, guys, y'all playing, So who created the universe, everything like this? I'll say you guys did, because you're here, they manipulating your mind, you are powerful. You're more powerful. Superman, they got that from you. You're the Superman, you're the Incredible Hulk, you're all of that. They got that from you, we are I can say God's here. We just here, like how they say, Rich, we created all of this, without us there wouldn't be this, So I would say like the fear of, that's why I say put all the books down with religion and stuff, because that's just a fear. You fear, then you got the devil, which was an angel, so he was one of us, right? Because angel, he was an angel, he was one of us. He was one of us, y'all. So don't get this twisted about the devil. He was one of us. He was one of us. You know, think about it. He was an angel, the fallen angel. He was one of us. So I'm telling you, they mess your mind up, you know.
Okay. All right.
Am I, hold on.
Give your last, because it's a couple. I want to answer a couple of Facebook messages.
Okay,
yeah.
So
go ahead.
But it is like fear is the lowest vibration that you can ever have, and they know it. So don't fear. Give up fear. No more fear, right? All right, Rich.
All right. Now, everybody, before I even give it to my closing message, I didn't give a chance to give a reply to a few of the statements out here. Okay. All right. Mr. Harris, Jamal Harris, and it was mostly from you. You know, I know we talked before, so much love and respect to you, brother. Right. And Mr. Harris said, how can you respect, fear, or love something we don't know? I said we don't know because everything has been told us or written for us by people who seek to control us. Through a lot of these books, bruh, you're right. There were many who sought to control. All right. But my thing is this, all right, because it's been proven with a lot of items or things out of these books on how can I say it being the word. Okay. Now it may not be the exact word, and people may they may take it differently, which is understandable. That's why you have these different religious thoughts. All right. That's why it's there. But just, looking at your question again, my little tablet now. But, saying that, like I said, we all know it's something greater than us. So I have to fear that, because if you're that great, and just like I use the example of the tornado, okay? If you're that great and you also created me and you created everybody that I know, and the people that I know or seen or read about or whatever created many beautiful things on this planet, well, then I have to fear, because I know if you created that, you could simply destroy it. All right. Now, so that's why I fear. Now, I got to give love, because yet still each day, what is greater than us gives me the moment to breathe, to get up and walk. Even though I'm getting older, I may not walk that good no more, but still, it gives me the ability to walk and so forth. So I'm going to give it love, because it's giving me that, love to do that. It's blessing me. All right. At every moment. All right. So I'm going to give that love and respect.
You're going to give that fear and respect.
Well, I said fear in the beginning, and I explained the fear. I explained it. You know what I'm saying, bro? So that's why, and I just wanted to answer that question. There's a few more things, brother. I get what you're saying, and but again, that last one, and that's why I told you on here on the Facebook Live that I would say it live. So, because it sums up everything that what you were saying, and that's my response to it, brother. Now, like I said, we have ran against the time. And I'm going to say, as I say every time we are on here, and I will keep saying, people, let's strive not to be famous amongst men. Let's strive to be famous amongst those of a higher plane. This is Elevated Vibes. We will get with y'all next week. Much love to each and every one of you. Peace.